Now let's look into Module 8, Implementation Process based on ISO 9001. In that first, report reconciliation and documentation. So there are 6 required documented procedures in the ISO 9001, which are mostly looked by the external auditors into your organization. So in that first is control of documents. It's like how do you approve, update, and reapprove your documents. When a document is changed, how do you identify changes and make sure that people who need the current document have it and stop using older documents? How do you make sure the documents can be read, and how do you control documents that come from outside of your organization for use? So these are the things which are mostly looked into it. Then control of records. How do you maintain your records that show your product is acceptable to use, including how you identify, store, and protect the records so that they can be retrieved as necessary for the correct amount of time and destroyed when no longer needed, but not before. An internal audit. How do you audit your quality management system to make sure that it is performing as planned and is effective? Who is responsible for planning and carrying out the audits? How do you report results and what records are kept? How do you follow up on corrective actions noted in the audits? And control of non conforming products. So, what controls are in place? Who is responsible? And to make sure that a non conforming product is not used, so who is going to take care of it? So, all these questions are asked. Then, are there terms that can be put in place to allow the use of non-conforming products such as rework, repair, or acceptance by customer? How do you ensure that a corrected product is re-verified and what records are kept of the process? Then, corrective actions. How do you review non-conformities, determine causes, and evaluate the need for actions to correct them? How do you implement the necessary actions, review that the actions were effective, and keep records of the actions taken? And preventive actions. How do you apply the same process used for corrective actions to nonconformities that are identified before they occur? Please make a note that these kind of questions are mostly asked by the external auditor to you when they would be doing your external audits. So you need to make sure that you are ready with all the answers and all the documents.